Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Oh, this is fun. A little bit stiff today. Hey, this is Pappy with the Black Duck 24 again. Today, I want to go over these two clay launchers. Now, I just wanted something that I could use to get more practice and stay in practice and, help teach my grandkids, like lead and things like that, shooting moving targets. So when they go duck and goose hunting, I now have my youngest grandson is wanting to start duck and goose hunting. I got this out of the garage. I bought it and I hadn't even used it yet. But this one, the price was about $30, and got it home. There's some assembly required. This one is just your standard clay launcher where you have to, use a winch to pull this back, and this thing, I don't know what I was thinking. But several issues with it, like on all these these are things, at least some of these things can be taken care of, like really sharp edges and corners on the arm. The frame isn't bad, but just the overall operation of this thing, if you're planning on going and purchasing one of these at a store that I won't say its name, but its initials are RK, set your money on fire. That's all that thing's good for. This one I just ordered a week ago and it got in Thursday. I did get this off of Amazon. This is the Trius One Step. Now, when I went to Michigan and shot clays with my nephew up there, he had one. I don't know if it was the exact same one. It was the same style, and I love that thing. Now, real quick, I'm going to step back and I'm going to explain something. That piece of junk, okay, I probably threw, out of a whole box of clays, I threw a whole stack out of that. Not one came off of that launcher in one piece. They all broke before they came off the end of it. It didn't matter if I dialed the spring back, what I did, they were all breaking. I thought maybe it was the plastic guard on the back side. I pulled it off and I sanded it because it had some rough edges on it. I'm thinking, well, maybe it was breaking them when it was hitting that. Sanded it, straightened it out, did all that. Nothing worked. That thing is junk. Set your money on fire. I'm serious. This, I was out yesterday and me and my son were shooting. We shot half a box off of this. It was cold yesterday, but this thing, not one broke coming off. So this is the deal, people. Now this is so easy to load and operate. All the edges on here, there's no sharp edges, but my 3-year-old granddaughter can load this thing. One finger is all it takes, and you hit the catch right here. That's all you have to do. You put your clay in, and then this is it's adjustable. You can loosen up it has a knob here. You can take this bolt out. You can adjust your pitch, and you can adjust your spring tension here. Now, as you're loading, as you tighten this spring up, right now there is no tension on this. It's just the weight of the pedal. But the more you tighten the bolt for the spring, okay, it's not going to affect loading it. It's how fast the pedal will load the spring, if this is making any sense. Okay, so as you're stepping down on the pedal, it's going to load the spring here. And then after so much travel, you have a chain right here which is attached to the side of your pedal, and once the spring is loaded and this travels so far back, this pull, the chain is attached to another spring, and it will pull the release, and it throws your clay. But loading this, yeah, me and the boy we were shooting yesterday, and the grandkids were loading the clays in. They had a great time. But yeah, they just thought, they were the business yesterday. But yeah, they had fun. They were, they were setting the arm back. They were loading the clays in. We were shooting doubles and singles. But they're still a little young and a little too small to actually be able to fully depress the pedal. But that's where I'm at with this. This is, again, I think, okay, so I wasted my $30 at RK getting the green one, and this one, I should have went with this. If I would have known they had these on Amazon, I would have just ordered this one a long time ago. The Trius One Step. This thing rocks. I want to say $102 on Amazon, but it says smoother cock and release, which yes, it is. Throw left and right and center easily. That's just how you go about setting your clays in under the clip right here. Effortless tension-free releasing. So if you decide if you have clays in and you decide you're not going to shoot them, you just hold the arm and then you just release that and you're good to go. And then also throws challenging double targets, which it did. The junk thrower, it wouldn't throw. The largest chunk of a clay that it would throw was only about 20 yards, and that anybody's going to hit that. This right here, we were launching clays, and this is where we had it set. It's not even halfway up the adjustment screw. This was launching clays 45, 50 yards, and we were having a blast. But $102-ish on Amazon for this. So yeah, I would say if you're going to spend money on a launcher, and you're not wanting to spend, the $350 or so on the battery powered electric ones, which I'm not knocking. I just don't want to have to go and buy another battery and all that. Just something like this. This was far worth the money. So I'm not paid to say any of this stuff, but I'm just saying, if you're getting into waterfowl hunting or anything like that, or if you just want to start shooting clays, or if you've been interested in shooting clays and you just don't have a release, go and check these out on Amazon. It's worth my money. Like I said, that thing is junk. I'm probably going to cut it up and use it for scrap metal on something. But no, this is what I should have done in the beginning. So if you're into it, check it out. Don't waste your money on the junk stuff just because it's cheap, because like I said, I should have just set my money on fire. It was a complete waste. I'm not happy about that. Even though I do have the receipt, I have taken that one back and explained to them what issues it's having, and they're basically, sorry, can't help you. But this right here, out of the box, and I put 3, 4, I put 5, or I'm sorry, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one down here somewhere. Oh, 5 bolts in it, and it was together. It literally took me about 5 minutes to put it together. It does come with an instruction booklet, which I have in the office or in the gun room, but I keep that stuff just in case I ever need it. But so simple to operate. Like I said, even my 3-year-old granddaughter was loading clays in this thing. So simple to operate. I cannot I can't stress that enough. I mean, my hands aren't cut up from having to grab a hold of it. My arm wasn't sore from having to pull that thing back with tension on it. It's great. And you'll have a blast if you get one of these, because it's just a fun time. And I'm getting my grandkids out, and they're going to be, when the weather starts getting warm again, the grandkids are going to be out. They're going to be shooting. They're going to start shooting clays this spring and into the summer, I think, and hopefully we can get them into some birds this fall. And my son, he used to hunt quite a bit. He was quite avid. And now, after shooting yesterday, he's wanting to start. He's never duck and goose hunted, but he's talking about maybe going this year. So that'll be really fun. Me, him, and both of his boys going. So looking forward to that. So anyway, check, save your money on that one. Check this out. If you want to go spend more, I'm sure you can, but I work too hard for my money to just be throwing it away like that. But I'm going to cut this one off, and I'm also excited because I have less than a month and Ogre will be back on U.S. soil. He's going to be coming home soon. I talked to him the other day. So until the next video, I'm not sure when that's going to be. I'm going to say adios. I want to thank all responders, or first responders, police, fire, EMTs. I want to thank all members of our United States military services, past and present. We hope you guys all come home soon. We hope you all come home safe. Until the next time, everybody, I'm Pappy, Black Duck 24. Adios. Have a good day.